I want to assume that by the time you're clicking on this video, you really want to stop wasting your life this season. You want to change your life. It's a new season, a new chapter. Everything has to be positive and it has to change. You're looking for happiness, you're looking for peace, you're looking for something that is going to give you joy and not the other way around. This is the right video for you. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Call me Lucky and stay put as we discuss these things. Step number one, the first thing that you need to know is you need to find your source of happiness. What makes you happy? Step number two is you need to have the desire to earn from your source of happiness. And the last thing is you need to find meaning out of it. If you discover all these things, you will start having a better life. You will not sit here and say, I have time, I need more time, I this. It will not happen in your life. Or even you will not be in your 50s and say, I wish I had done this. If you start now, if you're in your 50s, it is fine. If you're in your 30s, it is fine. If you're in teens, it's even better that you need to start right now. I know how it feels like when you click a video and the first thing you're seeing is this person is basically giving me a motivational speech. They've never been in my shoes. They don't know what I have walked through. They don't know the life that I have lived, the pain that I have felt. You are very right. I probably could die if I walked your path. If I wore your shoes, I probably would be dead by now. But I am very sure that you also, if you were to wear my shoes, you would not be there. You would not be alive right now. You would probably have lost your way as well. So at the end of the day, that makes two of us. You can't be me and I can't be you. But there is something that we need to stop doing. We need to stop wasting our lives. There's this artist that sang this song and said, one day you will leave this world behind. So you need to live a life that you can remember. Where you're seated right now, as you're watching this video, think about what happened in the past. Is that the life that you want to remember? Is that what you want to feel all the days of your life? Like it makes you feel happy. Personally, that is not. If I sit and imagine what I have gone through, I have not fulfilled anything, I have not made anything. I always thought I had time. As a teenager, you say, I still have time. As in your early 20s, you still have time. That is now time is going and it's no longer about you, it's about the family. 40s, you say, as you're reaching 70, you say, I wish, and you don't want to live that kind of I wish life. Do what makes you happy, earn from it, and find a purpose and meaning out of it. If I'm to look at my life experience when I was younger, when I was very young, around 3, 4, 5, I always wished to be in my teenage, that if I clocked my teenage 13, 14, things would be very good for me. People wouldn't mock me the way I am. Because right now I am the last born of the family. You feel like your elders are always there picking on you. You feel like they are getting the things that you deserve to get as well. You feel like you have no voice because you're the youngest. You cannot even make a decision. So you wish to be in your teenage. You wish to be in the shoes of those people, and then by then you have imagined the things that you will do because you're seeing from your elders, you're seeing from the people that are older than you, that if I grow up, I want to be like Peter, like John, like Patricia, and act the way she does. Now I reach my 13th year and I still feel like, yeah, I am 13 years old. I mean, you're a teenager, but there's something that is lacking. You still can't make the right decision. No one still considers you as a serious person. So you start saying, when I become an adult, and here in Africa, for you to be an adult, you need to be 18 years and above. I do not know about the Western world, but I've always seen it as if it is 16 years and above. I stand to be corrected. But now here I am in my teenage wishing to be an adult. I want to start making my own decision because I know when I am an adult, when I am 18, I am going to leave home. I am going to have a much better life. I am going to be an actress. I am going to be that thing that I've always yearned for because I am being restrained even at my age of 13. If I reach 18, I'll make certain decisions and be very happy. Time goes by and I am 17. I clock 18 and I wish that I didn't grow up because there's something that makes you feel like, why did I cross over? At some point, you were being treated like a child, but now you're 18 years old. Now they expect you to be responsible. Now they expect you to do certain things to make up your mind. I have told you guys that after finishing my studies at the age of 18, I had to think of the next thing because I was not going to go to university. The next thing was to leave home and start up a life. And as I start up my life, the other thing is to start taking care of my parents, to start taking care of my nieces and my nephews and the rest of the family members. And I felt like I had the strength, I still had time, So at that point, I had to do jobs that were not even in line with my source of happiness. Why? Because every single coin that I was getting, I had to send to my parents, my lovely parents. I had to send my siblings whenever they were in need. I don't know if I just have a very good heart. I don't know if I am just naive that when someone calls me, it is so easy. It was so easy for them to manipulate me and get the money that I was earning out of me so easily. And every money that I worked for, the first thing that I thought about, the first people that I thought about were my parents, my lovely parents, then my family. Are they doing fine? Then I tell them I made this and this amount of money. And then they're like, you know what, help me, I'm having this issue. Before you know it, you've sent that money. That is the life that most people are living. If I am mistaken again, you will correct me. But that is the life that most people are living. You're in your 20s, you want to do the things that don't make you happy so that you can make other people happy. You want to please the rest of the people because you feel like you have, in our African community, we feel like our parents have sacrificed a lot, and it is very true. Personally, my mother has sacrificed a lot. After giving birth young at her teen age to our firstborn, she left school. After some time, she goes back to school and then she's doing a short course, but nothing is working out for her and she wants to really take care of her kids. She sacrifices her course at the expense of the happiness of her children, which I do not blame her because it is in the character of most of our African parents. They feel like I can sacrifice this for the joy of my children. I can sacrifice my marriage and stay in it even when I'm not happy for the joy of my children. So many of us are sacrificing what we are not even supposed to be doing. You're not happy doing what you're doing. So you're in your 30s, you get a family, you're still not happy. Then you're like, if my kids grow up, they will probably take care of me. Or I will have time in the future. I will have time to now be alone, to have fun. But are you going to have that fun? Because your kids are going to start having now grandkids. And things are going to keep on unfolding as time goes by. And that is what I want to share with you guys. So you're in your 60s and you're saying, if only I had the chance and I'm in my 20s. I've seen those people. You may say it's not me, it's not me. But I've been with people who are in their 50s, 60s, and they're saying, if I was in your shoes, there are things that I would change. There are things that I would do that were so, like, I would consider my happiness first. I would consider my health first because the way I acted in my 20s, in my 30s, is the outcome of where I am right now. And I don't like my state that I am in. If you sat and said, am I doing what is making me happy? If you are good at motivation, if you are good at crochet, if you're good at hairstyle, things that make you happy, if you're doing makeup and it makes you passionate, if anything, cooking, if it is making you happy, how do you earn out of it? We have digital marketing. You just need to have a phone, have an account, and blow up your account. You can maybe spend a few dollars or a few shillings for you who is in Uganda and advertise your business, advertise whatever you're doing. Before you know it, you start getting clients slowly by slowly. But then at the end of the day, you're earning out of your source of happiness. I am cooking, but then it's not for myself. I am sharing my cooking skills to the world. There's this lady I saw on TikTok. She knows how to cook. She's putting her videos out there, and when you check the comment section, people want her to teach them. It's a life skill. People want her to teach them how to cook. So she can even start an online class. So you need to have a burning desire to earn from your source of happiness. After defining your source of happiness, know that everything is now going digital and people are earning through digitalization. At the end of the day, you need to find meaning. Whatever you're doing, I hope it is good and it is having a positive impact at the end of the day. All of us were created. You weren't created for yourself. And I feel bad for people who think that they are out there and they keep on saying, it's my life, so what? It's not your life. There's a reason as to why you're in this world. You're in this world to impact another person, because one day someone is going to walk through the path that you've ever walked in, and you can give them a hand, you can give them a helping hand, you can give them anything that is going to better their life. So you're here to find meaning out of your life and out of it, and at the end of the day you are happy. If you are still out there and you're wasting your life and you are punishing yourself, you're not even at peace, you do not have joy, then you need to stop wasting your life because you do not have time. Most of us think that we still have time. If you have celebrated your 18th birthday, if you've celebrated your 30th birthday, if God has given you 50 years, subtract that 30 from that 50, you're left with 20 years. So you don't have time. Since you don't know your tomorrow, choose happiness, choose meaningful happiness, and choose how to earn from your source of happiness. I hope you learned something out of this video. I wish you all the best in your life. And until next time, bye bye. See you.